Te digo que sí, bruto.
Sigan caminando. Nada. ¡Muévete! Sigan adelante.
Damn you!
¿Ya llegaron?
Aquí llegamos. We stopping? Hey, how about giving a man a drink of water? Mike? You all right? Damnation. What do you want with us? You obviously brought us here for a reason. The revolution isn't going to get very far if you can't even state what you're after.
I can tell you what we're after.
Mark?
Welcome to the real Cuba, Mr. Ness.
What are you doing here?
Fighting a war. I'm sorry we had to postpone your trip home, but we need your help.
Well, you got a damn funny way of asking for it, Lassie.
So when you're away from the presidential palace, your father had any idea?
Stepfather.
Your stepfather know what you're up to?
Listen, Lassie, we're not interested in Cuban politics. We're not allowed to be. All we're interested in is Al Capone.
And you believe my stepfather's lies about kicking Al Capone off the island?
No, I don't.
But you're booked for the first boat back to the mainland. They used you, Mr. Ness.
You want to dress up like a soldier with your buddies, that's one thing. You start grabbing U.S. Treasury agents.
Al Capone is about to do to Cuba what he did to Chicago. You want to just stand by and watch it happen, you're free to go.
Levántase ahora.
Okay.
¡Levántate!
All right, I said okay.
Oh,
damn it!
¡Hey! ¡Cojones! ¡No te muevas! Having trouble sleeping, Mr. Malone?
Call these revolutionaries and nothing but a bunch of street hooligans.
These men are risking their lives for their country. You're a tourist.
Well, these tourists would like to go home.
I will deal with these turistas myself. Let's take a little walk, gentlemen.
Be forewarned, Sergeant Batista. If you kill 2 U.S. federal agents, you will find yourself hunted down by a division of United States Marines.
If I wanted to kill you, Mr. Malone, you would already be dead.
So what do you want out of us?
There's $1 million of Capone money coming into Cuba sometime this week. We need to know when, where, and how.
Even if I could get my hands on that information, what makes you think I'd want to give it to you?
Because that money will help keep Murado in power for years to come. I think you want to help us stop him and Capone from destroying this country.
I've been here 2 weeks. I've seen the injustices with my own eyes. But I don't see how a small group like yours can stand up against President Murado.
We have broad support, Mr. Ness, in Havana and in the countryside. A famous American once said, "No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent."
Abraham Lincoln.
A great hero of mine. My people are like the young Lincoln, honest, hardworking people. We may be poor, but we have great spirit and intelligence. Murado no longer has the consent of the Cuban people.
I sympathize.
We both sympathize. But unfortunately, we're agents of the United States government. We can do nothing about it.
You say you want to stop Capone? Then think about this. If Capone is allowed into Cuba, it will only be the beginning. He'll build, he'll expand, then you will never stop him. They are free to go.
We've been down this road before, Frank. We gotta see some product before we cough up that kind of dough.
You're making a big mistake, Sid. It's a great opportunity to get out from underneath Lansky and Luciano.
That's a story you told us to get us to bankroll that Canadian deal, and we all know how that turned out. Look, we're sick and tired of throwing money away on Al's harebrained schemes.
You don't want to get out from the East Coast, fine. You don't want to control the sugar plantations. All the booze coming in from England, fine. But if you don't want in on the ground floor of a hotel and casino bonanza...
You're taking a hell of a risk, Frank. Anything could happen down there.
I'll tell you what. What if me and Al guarantee all the money? I swear if there's a backup, you're off the hook.
You feel that strong about this, Frank?
It's like taking over a piece of turf the size of New Jersey. Except the whole damn island's one big casino.
You were supposed to be on the boat to Miami. I don't care what E.Q. Johnson says. I won't leave this island till I stop Capone. Mr. Ambassador, if Batista can be trusted, there's a load of Capone cash headed this way. We've got to try and stop it.
You're dreaming, Eliott.
Señor. ¿Cuánto? Niños. Váyase. Capone never left the island. President Murado lied to you.
Maybe the first time.
President Cuba lies to the U.S. government. You're not going to do anything about it. It's not up to me. Murado's police break up strikes by breaking people's heads. The people go hungry. Civil rights are being trampled on. Nobody seems to give a damn.
Do you have any idea how many billions of U.S. dollars are invested on the island?
We need to do something fast. The biggest investor here is going to be Al Capone.
Look, we know about Batista. And frankly, he may talk about helping people, but he's got his own ambitions. In any case, I can't get involved in domestic politics, and neither can you. If you want to stop Capone, it's got to be in Chicago or Florida, or someplace in between. Because once that money hits Cuban soil, there's nothing any of us can do about it.
Here you go. I'll spread this around among the fellas. Tell them they finish in an hour. There's plenty more where this came from. Yeah, this ought to help quench the thirst of the swells back home.
I'm sure of it. As soon as the export license fee is paid for.
I told you the money was on the way.
I'm sure it is. And I'm sure I will hear from you the minute it arrives. Escort these gentlemen back to their hotel.
Let me tell you something, all right? Now, I gave you my word that ought to be good enough.
Mr. Capone, for you, money is at stake. For me, it's my country's future.
All right. It's your country. We'll do it your way for now.
A sus lugares. Sí, señor. Vamos, a su lugar.
There's a boat that leaves at 11:30 tomorrow. Go straight to Havana.
Forget about it. I don't want you taking that kind of cash through the front door.
You worried about the rebels?
Oh, Frank, there's a lot of crazy things going on around here. I don't trust anybody, especially and including El Presidente.
What's he doing, busting your chops?
Are you kidding me? The guy's a total snake, Frank. I mean, he's an extortionist with a private army.
Sounds like I'm gonna need some backup when I get down here.
Murray Grossman will take care of that. He knows all the coves on the island. I'm gonna have him get back to you later on and give you an exact location, all right?
Hey, how are favorite little Chiquitas doing down there, huh?
You'll find out soon enough. Just keep your eye on that bag, Frank. I'm gonna get this booze back to Chicago as soon as I can.
Yeah, all right.
All right, take care.
Been looking for you, Sid. It's a waste of time. Nice material like that, the smell never comes out.
You were always a crazy bastard, Robbins.
Frank Nitti disappeared a couple of days ago. Where is he?
I'm not his babysitter.
Now, I asked you nicely. Where is he?
I told you. I got no idea.
That's not the answer I'm looking for, Sid. Where is he?
You just missed him. He left town a couple of days ago.
Wrong answer.
Van, okay?
Thanks, Sid.
According to Robbins, Nitty's not booked on any boat out of Miami.
Yeah, well, he sure as hell isn't gonna swim.
Hundreds of miles of coast, inlets and coves all over the Isle of Cuba.
But that meant he could hire a private plane.
We haven't been able to stop him in Chicago. How the hell are we supposed to find him in Cuba?
There must be a way.
Marta, ¿para dónde vas? Where are you going?
The San Domingo orphanage. I thought Mother told you.
Marta, I'm very worried about you. These rebel attacks, one cannot be too careful. Besides, I would hate very much if something was to happen to my beautiful daughter.
Car's waiting. We'll be back in plenty of time for the reception, and we'll be very careful.
My two angels of mercy.
Hola. ¿Dónde está Marta, por favor? Gracias.
María, por favor.
Un besito.
Gracias. These are the lucky ones. There are thousands of orphans in Havana. Most of them starve or die of disease.
I have a little girl back home in Chicago. I can't even imagine.
I don't have much time. What is it?
Bone's money is on its way. We couldn't stop it in Chicago.
Then it's too late.
Maybe not. But I need your help.
I see. So now you're willing to cooperate?
You say the people are ready to rise up and support your cause. Now is your chance to prove it. I need to know where that money is coming in.
There are only two ports they can use. We'll have people at both of them.
¡Ya vienen! ¡Ya vienen! ¡Vámonos! ¡Ya vienen!
Paradise, boys. This reminds me of Salerno as a kid. When my uncles had boats. I think I quick calamari here. The hell's Grossman is supposed to meet us here.
Welcome to Cuba, Mr. Nitti.
Weapons.
Who the hell are you?
Angel, agárralo.
Hey, want some money? Here's some money, $600.
Give him the briefcase.
son of a bitch! Go get him!
What I love about your people is their passion. I mean, they have a certain kind of fire in their eyes that makes you think that they could do anything if they really want to.
Absolutely beautiful tonight.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm not feeling well.
Que lástima. I'll come up later and check on you.
I don't give a rat's. Look, I'm telling you, it was a setup. They even knew my name.
I just can't believe you let a bunch of 80-year-old fishermen take it away from you. What happened to the backup?
You talked to Grossman about the backup. He was supposed to be on that beach with some muscle.
Great. Now we gotta go in there and blow smoke up this guy's nose.
Yeah, one for that. We're on the hook personally now for $1 million. All
right, come on, let's get this over with. Senor Presidente, this is my associate, Frank Diddy.
What a great pleasure. I hope your trip was a pleasant one.
We got a problem. The money was stolen.
Stolen?
My men and I were ambushed at the Cove at Santa Clara.
Are you trying to renege on our deal?
Hey, I'm not trying to renege on anything. I'm only telling you the money's been stolen. Now, I don't know who took it. For all I know, it could have been your people.
Are you calling me a thief?
Look, I'm not calling you nothing. Now, you accuse me of going back on my word. I don't know you, you don't know me, so what the hell's the difference?
Mr. Capone, I'm beginning to regret ever having gotten into this. Fortunately, I have a warehouse full of your liquor.
Look, we're honest businessmen. Now, we didn't come down here to welch on the deal. You didn't take the money, we didn't take the money. Who the hell did?
Santa Clara. We've had some incidents with some French groups in that area.
Look, we can't wait for the product anymore. Now, I'll get you the money in a couple of days. In the meantime, I'll give you my personal marker.
A piece of paper with some ink on it.
Fishermen with guns. Who the hell tipped them off?
It'll be Ness.
You should sample some of Havana's finest rum. One of the benefits of living abroad. Care to join me?
Ambassador, the rebels just intercepted Capone's money. $1 million buys a lot of guns. I'd say the political situation here just changed drastically.
Don't count on it. I just found out we're sending the 3rd Marine Battalion to Guantanamo as a show of force. Our government has no intention of letting Murado fall.
The man is literally raping the country. Have you made it clear to them just how brutal and self-serving this man's regime is?
Mr. Ness, diplomacy is the art of telling people what they want to hear.
Yeah, I'd say it's the art of selling out everything you believe in, but then I'm no diplomat. Why don't you have another drink, Mr. Ambassador?
By the way, there was a message at the desk. Catherine wants you to call her at 6:30.
Oh, I told her we'd be home a week ago. Not done yet, Mike.
Oh, Capone's not going to concede $1 million to a bunch of fishermen.
I figure he'll do whatever it takes to keep this deal on track.
Let's go for a ride.
Another irresistible invitation?
What, no masks this time?
If you'd prefer.
Right.
waste any time spending Capone's money.
Revolutions don't come cheap, my friend. Most of the money is going for food and medical supplies.
You really think you're going to take over the country with this lot?
We have money now, and we have the support of the people.
Are you aware that the 3rd Marine Battalion is on its way to Guantanamo?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Ness. We would like the support of the U.S. government, even if it is not official. But don't make a mistake with me, my friend. I'm not easily intimidated. Marines or no Marines, we are going to revolt. And tell Ambassador Wales if he wants to have U.S. blood spilled defending a murderer like Murado, then so be it. We will not be denied.
Can we go now? Who to the medicine, my ass? You know where the bulk of that money went.
Batista's serious. This thing's going off very soon.
Mr. Ness, you're under arrest.
Hey!
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Adelante! ¡Ven ustedes! ¡Cogió! ¡Está bien!
They were government soldiers.
All I can do is file an official protest. There's nothing I...
Damnation. That's not good enough, Mr. Ambassador. We're talking about an agent of the United States government.
I know that, but...
Damn it! If you can't solve this problem, I'll make a deal with someone who can. And Mr. Ambassador, if anything happens to Eliott Ness, you'll answer to me. Damn you!
Mira quién llegó ahí, el presidente, oye. ¡A convocar, a comer mierda!
Dígame. I will ask you one more time. Where is the money? Electricidad.
I need to talk to Ambassador Wales.
He can't help you.
I'm an agent of the United States government. I demand to know why I'm being held.
Conspiracy to commit armed robbery. A very serious crime in Cuba. Unless you are willing to cooperate, you could be here for a very long time.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Great. Wait at the hotel, Rocky.
Back in business.
Yeah, we'll try to hold on to it this time.
Look, once we get the booze flowing in Chicago, we're gonna make up the losses real quick.
Especially with Ness out of the way.
He ain't never gonna talk. Sure, he'd kissing that first million goodbye.
I say it's worth it. I hear Murado's boys landed at the Ness pretty good.
It's a shame they gotta let him go.
Who says they gotta let him go, Frank? Nobody knows where he is. A couple of well-greased bombs. Maybe Ness doesn't make it back to Chicago. That'd be a real shame, wouldn't it?
Look, I don't give a damn about your revolution. What I want is Eliott Ness out of jail.
There are many political prisoners in Cuban jails.
Yeah, but there's only one who can stop Al Capone. You don't think $1 million is anything more than a drop in the bucket, do you? It's not going to stop Capone going through with this deal.
You're asking me to risk the people's revolution for just one gringo?
Don't give me any of your revolutionary bullshit. You and I both know what this revolution is really about. Now, I want Ness out of jail, and you want the keys to the kingdom. Do we have a deal?
Now, these are our own personal funds. I realize things haven't gone as smoothly as we'd like. So I hope you'll take this as a gesture of our commitment.
My guests are waiting. Please join us. Both of you.
This is gonna be the biggest casino ever built in the Western Hemisphere.
It better work. I don't like using our money.
It wouldn't work. At least it's worth a try. I mean, this place doesn't fall apart. We're gonna make a fortune here. Come on, let's go get a drink.
before.
To our guests from Chicago.
It's for a fruitful and profitable relationship.
I imagine there will be much celebration in Chicago when the shipment arrives.
Yeah, well, not like this one. One thing I'll say for your people, they know how to have a good time.
Enjoy yourself, Alphonse. I have a small matter to take care of.
Some party, huh? There's something about this guy and his friends disgust me. What the hell? Might as well take advantage of the free eats.
Join me for a drink.
Thank you anyway. I'm very tired.
Please. I need to talk to you about something important. I've been thinking. You have a very important role to play in the future of this country. Your eagerness to get involved. Your progressiveness of views. To change things for the better. These things reflect well on the family. On my administration.
You disgust me.
Me, huh?
I am not your daughter.
Of course not. No daughter of mine would betray me like you have.
It's you who betrayed me and my mother and everyone else who ever made the mistake of trusting you. I hate you for what you've done to the Cuban people.
Me? Do you think I am blind? Do you think I do not know where you go? You and your pathetic bunch of so-called revolutionaries?
See why we need a revolution?
Yes.
Prepare to break camp. Our security has been compromised.
talk to the ambassador. Where can I get a hold of you?
There's a cafe near the church on Calle Nacional. Ask for Elena.
Mr. Ambassador.
Yes. Look like hell. What are you drinking? Ah, right. The G-man upholding the law. You don't touch the stuff.
You don't have the faintest idea what's going on in this country, do you?
Doesn't matter. I won't be here much longer anyhow.
You amaze me. You couldn't care less about the bloodbath that's about to engulf this country, or even about the American lives that are going to be lost defending this people's president, this brutal dictator. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You're a believer in the fine art of telling people what they want to hear.
What do you want to hear, Ness? The world is black and white. Oppressor and oppressed. And I'm just a spineless lackey serving the interest of my corporate masters. And I just sit in this office, ignoring all the injustice outside these walls.
You told Washington the Murado is firmly in control? There's absolutely no danger of revolution? You know that's not true.
Of course it's not true. But it convinced them to recall the 3rd Battalion back to Camp Lejeune. Now your beloved revolutionaries will have a fighting chance against Murado and his army.
Cuban people owe you a debt of gratitude.
Regrettably, I will not be here to receive it. As soon as the shooting starts and Secretary Hall gets wind of it, I'll be out of a job.
Gotta get word of this to Sergeant Batista.
It's already been done. Your friend, Mr. Malone, was instrumental in the arrangements.
I thought you weren't going to get involved in the politics of another country.
Politics be damned. Told Catherine I'd get you home in one piece.
Marta's things.
Have a seat.
I can't believe she's not here anymore.
I know it's difficult, darling.
Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
According to Dr. Ibarra, Marta had a congenital heart defect. No one could have known. There was no pain. She died peacefully. Maria, take her upstairs, please. Make sure she gets some rest.
He's upstairs.
see all those guys running around outside.
Just come to get you.
Something's gonna happen. Frankie, get the car. Okay. I got a bad feeling about this, Frank.
Alphonse, the first shipment of liquor should be in Chicago any day now.
Yeah, well, right now, that doesn't seem to matter anymore. So what's going on, Senor Presidente? What happened to your daughter?
She was a lovely girl.
Presidente! Mr. Presidente, the rebels are shelling the armory.
Send me General Guerrero, immediately.
Looks like you might be losing control of your little country. And remember one thing. If you live, you owe Al Capone $1 million.
Selfish, brutal man who not only rapes my country, but also tries to rape me.
Elena, there's no time, Elena.
Ambassador, President and Mrs. Murado are requesting political asylum.
Hands over your head. You gotta help us. They'll kill us.
I don't really have a choice.
No. You're guilty of treason against the Cuban people.
Batista, don't be a fool.
I don't care if I die. Get rid of him. Get rid of him!
Do it. You are dismissed, Corporal.
He's got no authority here!
Batista, this isn't the way.
You saw what he did to Marta?
Murado's on U.S. soil now.
He tortured her. He raped her.
He's crazy. He's lying.
He killed her, and he killed our unborn child.
This isn't gonna bring them back. Drop the gun.
No! He's dead!
No, Elena, he's lying. He's lying, Elena, no!
I read Marta's diaries. She was right, you are a monster.
Well, at least Capone won't be building any casinos here anytime soon.
I wonder what will happen here. Don't forget Murado started off as a reformer.
What's this?
Todo bien, muchachos. Todo bien.
Good. Batista.
My friends, we owe you a great deal. We now face the task of building a new Cuba.
Sooner or later, Mike and I hope to start building a new Chicago.
Muchísimas gracias.
De nada. I wish him well.
Yeah, we all wish him well.